There's a lot of early mornings in custom home building. If you really want to have a successful day, you got to wake up fairly early and get that cup of coffee in you and start checking emails, making a couple phone calls, and it really gives you an advantage to get up and get going. Usually leave the house around 6 o'clock or so, and even on my way to the office I may check 1 or 2 jobs, see if the guys are up working, and try to capture the most I can get out of each day. The days are early, but when they're impactful, the days go by super fast. And sometimes, God's very intentional with these beautiful sunsets, and it really allows me to take it all in and be thankful, and allows me to realize, how blessed my family and myself are to be able to do what we do here in Auburn. We moved here in 2007, and that's when I started school. My wife went to school at Auburn, and after that we started having kids, and this place is special, especially to raise a family. The community and the protection over kids, and something that I certainly don't take for granted, and it's in fact something that I protect. When we first started Hooper Homes, there was never a goal to conquer the world in home building. My biggest thing was creating structures that were personalized to my clients. And when I sat down and really thought about my future in home building, I really poured my heart into it. I love what I do. I'm obsessed with what I do. And I think that is what it takes to build custom homes. Each home we build is so tailored to a client, and if you're not all the way in, you're not going to be successful. At Auburn, I was a walk-on on the football team, and that's really where I learned a lot of the hard work, the responsibility. We broke every huddle with work, hard work.
Auburn wins the BCS National Championship. 22-19.
And while I was there, there were times where I gave it everything that I had. I could not do any more, and I still would not reach certain goals, but that taught me, even with all that hard work, if you don't get somewhere, that doesn't mean give up. It means stay persistent. The passion that I had at Auburn is still with me today. It just looks a little bit different, from wearing cleats to now wearing boots. We were so fortunate this year in 2024, we built our 100th house. And, that was a mild celebration, but I look back and I'm not a builder that's trying to reach certain accolades or anything. I try to just keep my nose to the ground and do what's right, and whatever happens after that is just, icing on the cake. Around here, this is our primary egress to the home, and it'll protect the porch and the porch. One thing that I hold dearly to me is balance in life. Whether I'm at the farm, on a tractor, and having my quiet time there, or my meditation, so to speak, or when I go home and I'm at the house and I'm playing dad. I've noticed that when I equally place those on a priority, my work life elevates. But if all I do is work and I don't take time to be with family or go to the farm and have a little balance in life, I've noticed that it's affected my work life in a negative way. The more that you can balance things in this industry, the more success you'll have. My family is everything. I get on my knees almost every day and thank God for my beautiful family, Meadows and Harris and Ellis and my beautiful wife, Hannah. They are the nucleus to my ability to get up every day and do what I do. And I realize that my responsibility is to lead them. And so it's important for me to allow them to grow and develop in a space such as Auburn or church, their school, at home, where they're hearing a consistent message of where's your true foundation? Is it in earthly things or is it in our Lord, Jesus Christ? That's the most important thing out of all of this. And so my goal in life, if I had to give one, is to make sure my family develops those thoughts and lives by them. Hannah's role is monumental. She's a rock for our family because, she makes sure that I keep the main thing, and it's not, how big of a home I can build or, how good our kids are at sports. It's keeping the faith and what we're put on earth to do, our calling, our purpose, whatever word you want to use to describe that. I mean, she's been a huge advocate for maintaining that atmosphere in our family.
I would say it's been an honor to be able to raise our kids and give you the opportunity to live out the dream. And it's not easy. But seeing the respect that homeowners have for you and how much joy you're able to bring to all these families is worth it. I mean, truly it's the people, the homeowners.
One day I was driving back home, the back way, back to Birmingham through 280, and there was this sign on the side of the road. It turned out that it was Davis Hooper was one of the builders, and that's where it all started. What made Davis so great is he could see my vision, and he was able to help me come up with the perfect floor plan, and also not only that, but the perfect exterior that I was looking for as well. And we worked really, really closely together and really, really well together.
This house will go in our state. It will go to Auburn University. It will be used hopefully for scholarships, for business school and sports scholarships. It will help people come to Auburn that otherwise couldn't afford it. So we hope that can happen and help all those individuals that would like to come here.
Through the process of building this home, we have become extremely close to Davis. He's like a son to us now. Bud hunts with Davis. They go on hunting trips to Montana together. It's just been an unbelievable relationship, what we've been able to establish with Davis. The greatest thing about it is when we got the keys from Davis, he was as emotional about the house as I was. And we hugged and we had voices like I have right now. It meant so much to both of us. And we're so proud to have this home, lucky to have this home, but more than that, so happy that Davis was able to build this home for us.
I would say when I first started out in custom home building, what I put my main focus on was really the sticks and bricks, constructing the home. And it did not take long for me to realize that it goes a lot deeper than that. Relationships are created when you're building custom homes for clients. Relationships that supersede the finish of the home. move-in day. Relationships that I have to this day where I finished homes 2 or 3 years ago. And what that has allowed me to realize is, we're not just building homes. We're building legacies.